Namaskar, Ram. Myself Nasarendra Kumar Mishra, giving you teaching about spoken English, how to grow your English standard of speaking. And yesterday we had learnt, means past perfect. We had learnt, learnt, past perfect. Yesterday we have learnt about past tense, past indefinite. Rama kama kala, Rama did the work. We should always put the verb, past tense of the verb, the past indefinite, we have to use the verb. Then second is past continuous. Past continuous means Rama kama karuthila, Rama was doing the work and he has finished. In past he was doing, but now he is not doing. Now means present tense. Past means past tense. In past he was doing the work, and the past perfect is he has done the work. Rama has finished the work. He has started the work in past work. He had finished the work in the past. So that the past perfect sentence is Rama kama karithila, ithila. Rama had finished. Rama had done the work. And the last is the four. Number 4 is perfect continuous. Rama kama kari asuthila. Rama had been doing the work. This much we have read yesterday, and now we are going to learn about change of voice. All the sentence which I have spoken to you, have means you have to set the verb past participle. Spoke, speak, spoke, spoken. We have spoken about the past tense, and all the sentences were in active voice. Now our work is to change the voice, active voice to passive voice. And here it is past indefinite, Rama kama kala, it is active voice. If you will change the voice to passive voice, the word will be Rama dwara kamati karagala. That means the work was done by Rama. The work is subject, was is helping verb, and done is verb, past participle. Was means when we change the voice in indefinite sentence, we have to use the third form of verb, means past participle, by Ram. Rama dwara kama karagala. Past continuous, Rama kama karuthila. Rama was doing the work. In passive voice, Rama dwara kamati karajautila. The work was being done by Rama. In present tense, the work is being done by Rama. In past tense, the work was being done by Rama. Instead of is, we have to use here was. Rama dwara kamati karajautila. The work was being done by Rama. Then we come to perfect, past perfect, kama karithila. In past, he was doing the work, and he has finished the work. So that in past he had started, and in the past he had finished the work. So that the sentence will be Rama had done the work in passive voice. If you will come to active and change that voice to active voice, the sentence will be Rama, the work had been doing by Ram. The work had been doing, had been juti lagiba, voice change seti do re ing joga by Ram. These three we have to remember only 3 categories. The past tense, passive voice past tense, and the perfect continuous we are not using such type of sentence at the time of speaking, so that it is not so good to remember or to create the past continuous tense active voice to passive voice. This is the exercise structure. We have done this, and we have to remember these numbers of sentences, these 4 sentences and these 3 sentences, total 7. In present tense there is also 7 sentences, that means total 14 sentences up to this level we have to remember. At the time of speaking, it is our duty to apply such type of sentence in our speaking. And here we are discussing about the past indefinite. At the time of speaking, we have to focus about the what tense and the verb and the change of voice. These 3 categories we have to learn. What tense, in which tense we are, and in which type of verb we have to use, and in which voice we are in, whether we are in active voice or we are in passive voice. It is very easy to use passive voice. Sometimes it needs at the time of speaking. So that this is we have finished the active voice to passive voice and the past tense total. And then we have to say something how to speak your vocabulary, how to speak English and grow your vocabulary. Knowledge, we always try to gather some knowledge. Here we stand for grow our knowledge. Without knowledge we can't move. Where we gather? By hearing or by reading. We can gather our knowledge, we can improve our knowledge. Knowledge means which are in our brain and apply the time of requirement. That type of knowledge we have to learn. And there are different types of knowledge, but here our duty is to only learn about the vocabulary of the English speaking, and the knowledge reading and listening. We can develop our knowledge by reading and listening. When a new baby comes, he cries. And cries means he is showing his tone. That means I have a tone, I can speak. And when he grows, he knew something, and saying some words like mama, dada, baba, and out of that he discovers that he is mama, he is baba, he is brother, and so that hearing is the main thing for us, and then speaking, and writing is not necessary for to grow our vocabulary. And we have to gather a confidence. Any type of question you put, I have to answer immediately, whether that may be correct or wrong, whatever that may be. That means when you are going to face an interview, they are putting questions to you, and they are not concerned about your answers. They are concerned about your body language, how you are speaking, how you are receiving, how you are addressing. Such type of personality they are searching in your body, your mind. So that sometimes we always fear that it will be wrong if I will say no. You have to speak something. That may be wrong or right, that doesn't matter. The confidence level, they always try to measure the confidence level of a person. Confidence level means so that it is not necessary to speak correctly. Correct. That means he is not questioning you. He is questioning you only to see the confidence of a person, of yours, so that only to gather or to grow your confidence, you have to maintain a patience. Without patience, a man cannot survive. Those whom we are saying that the man is great, that means he is very patient, he is not impatient. Any dangerous time, sometime in our life, many times we will face any dangerous position. So that in that time we have to maintain a particular patience. Without patience, we can not go forward. So that patience is very necessary for speaking in front of a stranger. So that when we born, a baby comes out, how we learn his mother tongue? Only hearing. Without hearing, he can't say. If a baby can't hear, then he cannot able to say something or anything. So that to speak, you have to hear something. Hear in many things. Many things you have to hear, then you have to express your thoughts with the question putters. Nothing. It is very limited. It is, today I am giving some tips to you, but it is not sufficient for you. One day is not sufficient for a student, so that he has to practice the materials which I am saying. So that by the by he will grow his standard, and he will be patient, and he will get confidence. Out of that confidence, he speaks more and more. So that one day is not a great thing for to develop a vocabulary or to develop our standard. So that it requires practice. This is I have to say, and I said that always try to listen. And how you listen the English? Here I am just taking a class only for 10 minutes or 20 minutes, so that it is not sufficient for you. It is not sufficient for you. And I always try to speak something. How you will speak? Then you think a word wake. I wake early in the morning. It is a sentence, it is a correct sentence. I wake up in the morning, or I wake up early in the morning. After that, I go to toilet to finish my daily routine work. Then I take bath there. Take bath, a word. You can use take bath there. After taking bath, I come to my dining table, and I sit on the chair, and my mother gives me some tiffin to take. I take there, and I finish my breakfast. That morning tiffin means that is we can call breakfast. I take my breakfast, then I go to dress up myself. I call my mother to give one pair of dress to me, and I wear the dress and search my motorcycle key. And after getting motorcycle key, by using that motorcycle, I go to my office. Or if you will be a student, then you can say, I go to college or school. or by using motorcycle means you are a adult person, so that you should go to office or higher study. Then I go to my office, and in the office I first give respect, show respect my attendance. I show my attendance in the front of my higher officers and said namaskar to him and go to my chair. On the table I start my work, daily work, which my boss has given me yesterday, which my boss had given, not has given. So then I work there, and when the lunch time comes, and we go to our dining hall and take their lunch, and at 2:30 then I started my office work, and at 5 o'clock I return from office and reach after 5 minutes. It takes only 5 minutes because my office and my house is just 5 minutes away, so that it is very easy for me to come back. And when I come back to my home, I take some tiffin like tea and biscuits, and watch. After that, after taking the tiffin, I watch TV and TV news, English TV news. We have to hear the TV news also, English news also. Then I hear TV news, and when at a time when 9:30 came, I start my dinner. I start my dinner. Then at 10 or 10:30 I go to bed. This is my daily routine. And when we are going to say something about our routine, we have to say in present indefinite. It is better, but because without that we not able to speak more. So here I want to stop my speech. Thank you.